Alright everyone, welcome to our second official pick a card reading. I am a little sorry that it's later in the month. Life has caught up to me a little bit and things have slowed down enough that I was actually able to catch back up. So here I am. I do apologize, but we're going to kick off with our pick a card, and I will also be getting all of the other readings posted up for the individual zodiac signs and possibly doing a live either tonight or sometime this week. Again, thank you for all of your patience. So we have 3 sets of piles here, and this pick a card reading will be messages for the latter half of May from your guides. So go ahead and take a moment and let's dive right on in, guys. All right. This is going to be group number 1. All right, let's see what we have, everyone. We have the goddess Basset and Cat Eye, sacred pleasure. The crystal goddess number is 888. 8 being the infinity. Cupid's arrow in paradise. Sacred pleasure and paradise. Doesn't that just go together perfectly? We have the Jack with the Jack of Spades with the 10 of Hearts. Full moon eclipse. Tonight is the eclipse in Scorpio. Okay. Okay. All right. So, we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, the Magician in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Wands in reverse. Aren't we a little upside down right now? That's okay, though. You're feeling a little out of balance right now. Creatively, let's get the words out. Mercury being retrograde, my mouth is killing me. We're lacking in creativity. We're also lacking in emotion right now. Kind of feeling spent, burnt out, and just generally exhausted, along with your finances here. It's a hiccup. It is not an actual barrier to finances. It's just a hiccup in disguise. It looks worse than what it actually is. Some of this is because you are trying to manifest while in this state of being in balance. Group number 1, I kind of get the feeling right now that you are trying to find something. You don't know what it is right now. But you are trying to find your happy place, where your balance is. You feel like it's right there, and then it just kind of like drifts away, and then you feel like you're there again, and then it drifts away. Instead of trying so hard, it's time to take a step back and just do what you need to do. It feels like the harder you're trying right now, the reverse outcome is what's happening. That's what this is right here. Okay. Jack of Spades being an indication of the love and life, strong fellow feeling. Okay, so this is kind of like if you ever watched the old Looney Tune cartoons, the baby Looney Tunes, where Elvira loved every animal and hugged them and squeezed them and loved them forever, and their little eyeballs were popping out, and then dead. Same thing. You want this so hard, you're loving and squeezing it and doing everything you can, and dead. Ease up a little bit. your want, your love, your passion doesn't have to be so intense to gain what you're trying to get. Drop it down about 10 notches and you'll end up where you're wanting to be. The 10 of Hearts. See, okay, the 10 of Hearts. You're trying so hard, you're even getting passed up on things that you normally wouldn't be getting passed up on. Awards, recognition, raises, leveling up within the ranks. It's not saying to do a total 180 and be the worst guy on the team and sandbag every time. What they're meaning is just make your own goals. Focus on yourself. Don't worry about everything else. Don't worry or put time and effort into something that you have an expectation of getting something out of. The more you do just for you and what feels right, and at a equal and balanced way of going about it, not 100 miles per hour gung-ho, I'm gonna be the best. If you go even 60 and you're not thinking about everybody else, you're gonna gain what you're looking for. Also, I have 2 cards here talking about family. There's some healing that's going to be going on. Taking that time out for yourself to balance your mind and your work-life balance here. It's going to help heal some of the family issues that you're having right now. Arguing with the kids, arguing with the mother-in-law, the kids arguing with uncle. There's a lot there's a lot of download coming down right now. Family that hasn't talked in the last 10 to 15 years. The time out that you're getting, or that time that you're putting back into your family and not just work, it's going to heal them as well as you. You're going to find that you can handle all of it, but you just have to downshift a little on the work setting, okay? Have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting and hesitation. The surprise invitation or meeting is going to be with family. For whatever reason, I get this feeling that there's going to be a family reunion, and this may be very specific to 1 or 2 of you. However, this is coming through, and this is what I was saying. Kids not talking to uncle, mother-in-law not talking to daughter-in-law. But it's this family reunion thing that ends up happening. Go ahead and go. There is hesitation. The hesitation is because who wants to take their free time and be in the middle of all of this awkwardness, right? And this tension. It's a healing thing. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other is like a barbecue picnic kind of thing, and it's going to end up going better than what you think. Is the tension going to be there when you initially get there? Yes, there is going to be that initial tension. But once the talking starts happening, there is some miscommunication that had gone down. There is some misunderstanding that went down. There's also some preconceived judgments, honestly, that the other person may be honest about in this conversation, as long as you guys are being down to earth with one another. You don't need to keep that barrier up. Just say it and get it off your chest. Have the conversation, because this shows that there's a long and happy life. Children are involved, and there's going to be much love coming out of all of this. Okay, it's not going to go down the way you're thinking. Sharon, hurt and heal. I don't doubt in the slightest bit that the one here that I'm talking about with this family invitation thing, that your Chiron is in Gemini. Gemini is the one of hurt and heal, okay? Hurt and heal, past wounds, current wounds in this life stemming from past wounds in past lives, which have a tendency to be dealing with communication, trust and family. These are the top three. This actually fits that. You're a little out of whack right now. You're a little out of whack and you're trying to figure out your life balance. You're also trying to figure out how to heal yourself and the family all at the same time. The oracle card here from the unicorn deck is shut the fuck up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Still love you. XOXO. What did I say? There is a miscommunication here. Listen while you're there. Honestly listen. Don't just hear them. Take it and process it and then respond. You'll be surprised what you get. We have Osiris here, God King of Duat. Commitment, acquisition, and responsibility. You have the responsibility in your side of the family unit to be the one to talk sense into everyone. I'm not even gonna lie. You really do. Because you're playing a little bit more of a third party role here. So you can kind of play mediator. But that requires you to be quiet and not be biased or pick sides. You have to be able to stand back and be observant and unbiased in mediating, okay? A personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Conclusions are within reach, okay? Well, you guys, it seems like there's a lot of good stuff that'll be coming by the end of the month here. You're figuring yourself out and also straightening out the family issues. So this is a really good group. Like I said, I feel a lot of healing coming from this. Just come from the heart, honestly. Don't keep those barriers up. Come from the heart. Be honest with yourself and be honest with them, and it will go in a better direction. It will also unlock this little bit of a temporary block that you have going on here. You're like trying to manifest, but you're manifesting in reverse. And I think a lot of it's stress and pressure between the family and everything else. Just take some time, go outside, even if it's 10 minutes a day. Take some time to yourself, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get through all of this. So, but this is good. Thank you, group number 1. I appreciate you letting me do your reading for you. Group number 2. Alright, group number 2. What have we got? Ooh. Ascended Master Merlin and Mystic Merlinite. Read the energy. Crystal Masters number 333. Ascended Masters. Oof. Somebody's been a little grumpy lately. You need to flip it. You need to flip it, group number 2. You guys have fallen into, and I understand where this energy is coming from, because it's been like this, I would say, about the last 2 weeks. And I've noticed this with a lot of people, with all of the heat and the humidity going on. And I'm not quite sure what else, but it seems like everybody has been going to Petty University lately. And if you are any kind of an empath, you're feeling that, and sometimes it's hard to discern between your feelings and the energy you're reading off of other people, and you can fall into that trap too. Getting angry easily over things that you wouldn't normally. But trying to get out of that mindset, because you're realizing that you're falling into this. Not showing true feelings, hiding personality, pretending, gaslighting. See, I don't feel... Okay. I feel like you're pulling off of other people here. This is someone around you. But let's get to more of the cards. I'm sorry. Ooh. Do we have an alcoholic around here? I'm getting... Okay. Sorry. Be careful. Like I said, some people right now are falling into things. And it's not necessarily their fault. They don't know how to handle the emotions. They're falling back on old habits. And they're putting off some really negative energy right now, okay? This is not you. I feel like this is either a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or a very close friend that's almost like a brother or sister, okay? But you're reading that energy as your own. It's not you. You can only help those that want help. Let's put it that way. The anchor is kind of representative of you. You hold this person steady. You hold them accountable. You are not one to sit there and tell them that it's going to be okay. You are very straightforward about this. Let's see. We have the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, Tower in reverse, Six of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Emotional... Okay, so... I get this is someone that you're with. They're trying their hardest. I honestly get the feeling that this is someone that doesn't feel like they deserve you. They are very self-deprecating. They feel like you're out of their league. And like I said, they're falling back on some bad old habits. And it's kind of coming off, rubbing off here. It's not necessarily arguments, just pettiness. Like I said before, it's small, stupid things like, why did you say it that way to me if you just wanted me to do this? Like, you didn't have to come at me with tone or attitude. You could have just said, hey, can you help me? That's the kind of thing that we're seeing here. Petty, 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 petty. To get out of that mindset, though, on your end, what you're going to need to do is change the thought processes and try to distance self in terms of everything this person tells you, take it with a grain of salt for right now. Actively acknowledging that they're in a mood and saying, okay, no matter what I say or do, they're going to be pissy right now. I'm not going to let it get to me. If they need something, they need something. If they don't, they don't. And I limit that time that I'm around them for right now until they get out of this mood, because I want to keep mine in a good mood, because you are at a point right now where you can manifest exactly what you want. But you have to come from a place of gratitude and bliss. You have to go back to being that childlike you, that 2-year-old you, that's having fun spinning in the field and blowing bubbles and picking daisies. This is the mindset that you need to be coming from. This is that's the Ascended Master Merlin that you need to get back to, because right now is the time frame for you to manifest better things. You don't want to allow somebody else to come in and overshadow that energy, which is what you're doing inadvertently. You're starting to realize it, but that's how you get around it, okay? The Tower card in reverse, this is a period of rebuilding for you. You've already gone through your Tower moment. So you guys have probably broken up and gotten together multiple times at this point. You're rebuilding you. You need to focus on you. Whether you are with this person or without this person, right now, this is about you and what you want and what path you are creating for yourself. That's why the Six of Swords is here. You can't drudge up old stuff that's happened if you're getting back with this same person, okay? I know that's typical relationship advice from a bestie, but I'm telling you right now, if you choose to be with this person, so be it. However, you cannot hold grudges. You cannot dig up old crap, old arguments from the past. And if they're doing that, they aren't ready for the relationship either. If it means taking a time period a little longer, like a month or two of downtime for the two of you to cool off and really kind of work through the crap on your own and then come back together, then that's the route you need to take. But jumping back into the saddle, but still having old wounds that you have not let go of, is not rebuilding a positive, happy, or healthy relationship. Okay? Page of Wands. There's another person that's coming into play here. Fire sign. Page of Pentacles is your person. This is an earth sign. So there may be opportunity for something different. Maybe you guys need to take that downtime. I am not saying that you have to. I am not saying that that's the situation. However, there is someone else, knowingly or not, that has eyeballs on you. I'm not talking stalkerish here, but there is another party that is interested and sees your worth and what you're going through. So keep that in mind. Who knows? Venus right here. It's the time of love for you. Give and receive love. Find value and see beauty. Not just in other people, but also in yourself. This is a time for you to kind of, if you wanted to, reinvent yourself. This is a manifestation period for you. Not just business-wise, but this is also for you. If you want to go and cut your hair, dye your hair, lose some weight, try a new style of makeup, whatever, you know, full makeover and start fresh, this is the period for it, okay? Unicorn Oracle deck. Aww. It's blank, literally. I love this. Okay, you have a clean slate here. To me, this is what it's saying. You can make whatever you want happen right now that you want to have happen. Look at this star. You are your own star. Okay? So whatever it is that you want, if you put it out there in positivity, happiness and positivity, it will bounce back. The answers you need are coming full moon in Gemini. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Working through your fears. Okay, well, that's funny that you have this in new moon in Scorpio, because the eclipse is tonight in Scorpio. And this is a very, very magical time for manifesting things. Working through your fears. And I'm going to tell you this coming from an actual Scorpio, whether they want to admit it or not, biggest fear for Scorpios is being alone. Working through that and perhaps saying, hey, I need that time by myself. It's cool we got this new person coming in, and there's one here I do know cares about me. They may be a hot mess, but I care about them. Working through that and actually taking the downtime you need to reinvent yourself. Because I'm getting that feeling that you've never actually taken the time for yourself to say, okay, who is it that I want to be? What do I want to be? Where do I want to go? And actually make it all about you. Xian the Maid, Guardian of Saints, Humility, Disillusionment, and Champion. You are your own champion. And you are coming from a place of humility, but you're breaking the disillusionment that you have to be a certain person a certain way with a certain someone working a certain job. You're breaking that. You are breaking that cycle right now. You are breaking those chains. It is no longer. Okay? Beautiful reading, you guys. Thank you so, so much. I really love the energy on this. Keep fighting. Keep being creative. Keep loving yourself. All in positive. You got good stuff coming your way. Group number 3. What messages do we have for the end of the month of May? Goddess Saraswati and Ammonite. Oh, that's beautiful. From word to world. This is a huge manifestation. Crystal Goddess number 888 comes back to infinity again. Kisses. Keys on a ring. Who lost their keys? I'm not even looking at this. Someone lost their keys. I'm not talking like just regular keys. I'm talking safe keys and car keys. Like, it's in the dumbest place too. Hold on a second.